With a playful fusion of gabled geometries, Young Architects designs its 6-square house. The dwelling occupies a large and verdant site in Bridgehampton, New York and presents a contemporary, design-minded interpretation of the traditional American house, realized as a cluster of 6 24-foot square modules. The organization sees a new continuity as gabled roof lines flow together in an harmonious union. The formal strategy results in a new language of curving edges and undulating surfaces, all exaggerated with the striated texture of the deep gray, slatted Accoya wood finish. Young Projects realizes its 6-square house as a contemporary celebration of the traditional farmhouse architecture typical of its Long Island context. The house is introduced as a counterpart to the adjacent farmhouse, which the client had outgrown, as a radical reimagination of the barn typology. 6 little barn-line modules tessellate around a central courtyard. This organization, depending on the perspective of the viewer, lends a balance between symmetry and asymmetry. This dialogue is further enhanced by the dynamic roofscape, which hybridizes rigid roofs and curving eaves. The team at Young Architects curates the approach to its 6-square house to frame a view of the garage and living room modules. These moments are separated by a polished concrete path that leads directly into the triangular courtyard, the focal point of the project. With its deep gray rain-screen facade and the aligned slatted roof, a texture of long, vertical striations is created which begins at the roof ridge and cascades to the ground. The durable and low-maintenance Accoya and Western red cedar rain screens recall the historic cedar facade of the farmhouse while reading as distinctly contemporary. Brian Young, founder and co-principal of Young Projects, comments, starting with the simple vernacular typology of a barn, the hybrid roofscape of the connected squares ebbs and flows as a new dynamic figure. Contemporary in its language but timeless in its origin. The architect continues, one hand, the design of the house is governed by its own geometric logic. On the other, the design reframes and connects back to the overall site.